Thanks for listening today to our episode on all things Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers is a 1985 video game developed by Nintendo, being one of the most popular and successful video games ever. Super Mario has branched off into many different video games, shows, toys, and even some movies. Today, we're going to talk about the 2023 Super Mario Brothers movie and the recent released Super Mario Galaxy movie, and we'll also touch on the 1993 live-action film. Today, we're having a few guest stars. Our kids are going to be on with us today. We're going to have Logan, Sawyer, and Memphis.
How's it going, guys? Guys, do you like Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character in Super Mario Brothers?
Mario.
Luigi.
Luigi? All
Luigi?
right.
I like Luigi.
So, why don't we start with Sawyer, since he's just on that end.
So, Sawyer, who's your favorite character in the Mario movies?
Mario.
Why do you like Mario the best?
He's great.
Which movie do you like the better of the two?
The second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
That was a fun one, and they went up into space and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, besides Mario, who's your favorite?
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr.? All right.
You ever played any of the Mario games?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Remember Mario Tennis?
That's a fun one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta whip out my old Nintendo and have Memphis play. They'll either... Well, my favorite's Super Mario World. That's probably one of my favorites, but I have that, and I have obviously the classic Super Mario Brothers
Oh, yeah. Nice.
on the original NES.
Nice. I was introduced to Mario on the Nintendo 64,
Okay.
and I used to
Oh,
play.
wow, that was late in the game.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't introduced to Super Mario or anything. I was introduced to Go-Kart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mario
that's my
Kart.
wife's favorite is the Mario Kart.
Okay.
She loves that one. She
That's
always
fun.
plays Peach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario Kart and Mario Tennis. I played a lot of that, too.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to Logan.
So which Mario movie is your favorite, Logan?
The first one.
And why is that?
I don't know. They just focused on more characters than the second one.
Okay. I would kind of agree. Who's your favorite character in the first one?
Luigi.
Luigi? Nice. Have you seen the old Mario Brothers movie, the live action one?
Yes.
What did you think of that one?
It was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Do you think it goes along with the new ones at all, or
No, not really.
no?
Looking back, I was really confused. Even back then. Like, I knew it was Mario, but it was kind of confusing. It's how does this relate exactly?
It's kind of hard to tell, honestly,
Yeah.
while you're watching the movie.
I mean, I still love that movie. Just probably, it's been forever since I watched. I might actually. We're gonna kind of record this podcast at a couple different times. I might end up watching it between now and when we record again.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Um,
it's fun to turn on.
But it's what I assume you haven't probably watched in a long time either, right?
Probably about a year.
Oh,
Watched it
really?
with the
Okay, so a
kids.
lot more
Yeah.
recent than me. Okay. How do you think it holds up? Just not some of the new movies, but just in general.
Yeah, I think it's very dated,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I think it's a very poorly made movie. It's a cult classic.
Do you still
it's fun
enjoy
to
it,
watch.
though?
I enjoy watching.
Okay.
It, yes.
Okay.
And I don't know. I hate to badger on movies. I shouldn't say it was a poorly made movie, but it doesn't make you think, feel, or look like Mario much.
I was reading some stuff on it, and it sounds like they didn't. Sounds like they didn't know. A lot of them didn't know what they were making.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably the only one would have been like John Leguizamo, just because he was like the youngest guy, and he probably played video games.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think Bob Hoskins was out playing Mario.
I highly doubt it. He doesn't seem like the type.
No.
Memphis, you and I have not watched the old school Mario movie, but we did recently watch both Mario movies, the newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
Out of the two, I can't really choose.
You can't choose. You like them both.
Yeah.
So you said Mario's your favorite character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite character besides Mario?
I would say, the fox guy in the second movie.
The Fox guy, Star
Mhm.
Fox.
Oh, that was a good one.
He was one of my favorite characters too. I
Yeah.
love Star Fox.
I thought he was a good addition to the movies.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
I think I did look it up, and so I didn't hear anything about a Star Fox spinoff yet, but I know you're hopeful.
Hopeful, yes.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I haven't heard anything on that either.
Yeah.
I honestly thought we were going to get like a credit scene hinting towards
Yeah,
the Star Fox movie.
I wouldn't have been surprised at all if we did.
Yeah.
It would have been cool, but obviously not.
Maybe the future will bring that.
Yeah.
We'll see. I actually just read that Miyamoto, the company that owns the rights to Star Fox, they were happy that he was in this film to poke his character out there, but they said they don't want to do any universe building or any sharing or anything. Yeah.
Huh. I don't see why not. They kind of have already, it feels like to me.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
I mean, because from the way they made it, like he would kind of went to a different universe, right? That was kind of the way I almost understood it.
Okay.
Me too.
That's kind of what it looks like. But
yeah, and I feel like it would be easy enough to do it without. They wouldn't even have to have Mario and stuff in it. It can just totally
be just
focused on Star Fox.
Yeah.
And his crew.
And they can just leave the door open just in case they ever cross paths.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Money talks, so if there's enough interest, I could definitely see something getting made.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Memphis, let's just start back with you and work our way back around.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the Mario movies?
I don't know. Whenever I watch a movie, like, I usually don't think much of it.
Because it's not YouTube and it's not 3 seconds long. Have you played any of the Mario games?
I played Mario Kart with someone before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh boy. Logan? You've played some of the Mario games, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Super Mario movies overall?
I'd say overall they are pretty decent.
Do you feel like the characters in the Mario movies did a good job portraying the characters on the games?
Yeah. They really matched.
Okay, that's cool. But sometimes on movies and games or movies and books, the characters don't match. They're totally different than what you would think it would be.
Yeah, a lot of times that happens.
Kind of like in the old Mario movie, the live-action one from 1993. Those characters don't look or act like the ones in the movies. Or the games, I should say. Do you think they'll make another Mario movie?
Probably not.
I think
No? You don't think so?
I think so, because at the ending, there's a different princess.
Yeah, me too. Like, at the end of the second Mario movie, there was another princess. So I'm guessing, yeah. And besides, Bowser sent, like, everything that's a skeleton is still also alive. And Bowser is now a skeleton, but he's still alive. And this kid, so he might find a way to escape or something.
Very true.
And then it's gonna start again, or maybe like a new bad guy, and they're gonna have to save the new princess or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do we want to do this as far as rating? Do we just want to rate it as a whole? At least the two animated movies. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. So, Sean, if you had to bulk together the two movies, what would you give it 1 out of 10?
So, putting the two animated movies together, they're a lot of fun. They're great for families. I really enjoy them both. Nostalgic if you're into video games. I give them a 7 out of 10.
7. Sawyer, if you had to rate both of them 1 out of 10.
One being the worst, 10 being the best.
Was fine. I liked it. I would rate it an 8. And the second one, 9.
So they're 8.5 for both of them?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 8.5.
That's pretty good. You like those.
Mm-hmm.
Logan?
If I could rate each one, the first one would be maybe like a solid 9, and the second one like a 5.6 for me.
Oh, really?
Oh, I need to whip out my calculator.
So you didn't like the second one as much as the first one? Anywhere near as much as the first one?
Why?
Why not?
They didn't really focus on a lot of characters. They just focused on like 3.
Yeah.
Look at this. This doesn't look like anything. This doesn't even look like.
So that would be a
Yeah.
7.3.
7.3. There you go.
That doesn't look like anything. He's pointing at the case for, what was it, 93 movie?
Yep.
All right, Memphis. For both the animated movies, 1 out of 10, what would you rate it?
I think I would rate the first one a 5.1.
All right,
And then the second one, a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I actually like that one a lot.
So Memphis gives it overall a 7.5.
There we go.
So I guess if I'm rating the whole or both of those, I'm gonna rate it a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know they did it a little different. I definitely liked the first one more. I felt more nostalgic to me. I felt like even then it felt like it had more of a story. This one kind of the second one kind of felt all over the place to me.
Okay.
Entertaining. I think it was definitely very entertaining for the kids, for sure.
Yeah.
I felt it was a better kid. I know they're kids movies regardless, but I just felt that it was definitely more kid oriented. As with the first one, I think was trying to get a lot of the adults sucked in as well, with all the nostalgia.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 4 for the two of them. Sawyer, any last thoughts on the Mario movies? Anything you think they could do better? Anything you'd like to see more of?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Logan, same question.
No, not really.
No? Memphis? Are you
Hmm.
paying attention? Take that as a no. Anything that you think the Mario movies could do better? Or that you'd like to see more of?
I think what I like to see more of is like characters from different universes and games and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why you like Star Fox coming in?
Mm-hmm.
I could see some Pokemon coming in, because Pokemon is owned by Nintendo as well.
Here's what I don't know why.
You and I will watch that one later, okay?
I don't know why this has like aliens in it.
They're not aliens. Those are Goombas.
Oh.
That one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
They look like
weird.
them at all.
They look so
Bowser's
weird.
not in there. King Koopa is in there.
Actually,
Who's King Koopa?
So they're actually one and the same.
They are. Yeah.
They are, which not even in these new movies. I just literally did some research tonight. I was wondering, it's like, what's the difference between Bowser and King Koopa? His name is Bowser, and he is King of the Koopas. But depending on what you watch, sometimes he's just called Bowser. Sometimes he's just called King of the Koopas. Or in the new movies, they actually did it right because they said Bowser, King of the Koopas.
Okay. Interesting.
And the Koopas are his whole gang.
Okay.
Which I, until today, never knew that. I always thought Bowser was just a brother or something,
Okay.
which now I know that piece of
Yeah.
information.
Nice.
But yes, in the original, he is only known as King, or at least the 93 version, he's only known as King Koopa.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think they give him any other name other than that.
I don't think so.
So, and it's very possible they didn't quite understand the source material themselves. just based on the movie. Like I said, I still think I like it via childhood nostalgia, probably. And I probably still will for the most part.
I'm not sure to watch this one.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're judging it purely on the standards of, is this a good Mario movie? Probably not. So we are going to take a short break, and we will get back to you guys.
Bye.
Oh yeah, you want to say bye, guys?
Bye.
Thanks for being on, you guys.
Bye.
Well, that definitely brings back some nostalgic memories for me.
Yeah.
Good old Star Fox.
Yeah, I never played Star Fox. If I did, it was very little bit, but I was not a big fan of the GameCube. I enjoyed the original NES. I enjoyed Super Nintendo, but when it got to the GameCube, they lost me for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never had a GameCube. I had the Nintendo 64, so that's what introduced me.
Oh,
to
I
Star
forgot
Fox.
about. What am I talking about? Not the GameCube, the 64. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they lost me when it came to the 64 a little bit. I don't know. It was the controllers. A lot of it had to do with the weird ass controllers.
They were weird. They were different.
I never liked them. Yes, I definitely meant the 64. I kind of forgot about that for a
Oh,
minute.
sure. Yeah, I can just picture my 12-year-old self sitting down with a cube of Mountain Dew and Domino's pizza. And
yeah, I believe
playing
it.
Star Fox all night.
Yeah. I think the only one I really played, I think I might mention this on a different podcast, was Sarge's Heroes on the 64.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I did enjoy that one, but I was never a big gamer because like games would get too hard and then I'd just get bored and I'd stop.
Oh, yeah. I was never a big gamer either. I did play a decent amount of Nintendo 64 as a kid.
Yeah.
But
Once Xbox came out, I actually got big into games.
Oh yeah.
For a little while. But then as real life started to set in, I started to get out of it a little more. We no longer have our kids here. We sent them off.
They're playing Star Fox.
Yeah. But yeah, my son's is really. I mean, he's not a big gamer, but he likes playing video games. He loves the Halo games a lot.
Oh,
Halo and Minecraft, which those are. I mean, I enjoy them both. I find Minecraft pretty relaxing.
Ooh, my son Logan loves Minecraft.
Yeah.
Sawyer plays it as well. Actually, the three of us, we sat down probably about 6 months ago and we hooked up the Nintendo 64 and
Yeah.
everything still works, so we played a little bit of Star Fox, a little bit of Mario Tennis.
With the last Mario coming out, like it really makes me want to sit down and play a little bit of it doesn't matter whether it's Nintendo or Super Nintendo, because that's my biggest experience with Mario Brothers. I just want to sit down and play one of them because I loved both those games a lot as a kid.
That's cool.
Oh, my favorite one for the Super Nintendo was Super Godzilla.
Nice.
Which is kind of a rare game to have back then. I don't know how rare it was, but it was certainly a niche thing to kind of be into.
Especially for you.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Star Fox, that got released in 1993.
Okay.
And
Is that old, huh?
Yeah, it's that old.
Wow.
Same year that the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie.
Right. Yeah.
Not that they had anything to do with each other at the time.
No, nothing at all, other
Whatsoever.
than being, I would assume, Nintendo properties.
That's about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Star Fox, he was voiced by Glenn Powell, and he was in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, do like Glenn Powell. He's been really popular lately.
He has. He's been in quite a few things.
Yeah, my favorite recent one was the Twisters film, but I've seen him in quite a bit, and you saw him in Running Man,
Yeah, I saw him in the Running
and
Man.
you thought it was all right, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. I guess I was picturing something a little different and hoping for something different.
Yeah.
It was a fun film, but not
Mhm.
my favorite.
I still want to see that one because I like the original. Although I told you I've only seen the original Running Man like maybe a year or two ago for the first time. I'd seen bits and pieces all my life, but never actually sat down and watched it beginning to end. Definitely a classic Arnie film,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure. And that was same here. I watched it preparing for the new one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I had somehow never seen that either.
Yes, and I basically so I've heard the new one's based more on the book, as where the original just kind of took some stuff from the book and built their own movie out of it.
It makes sense.
Which certainly, I mean, a lot of movies just do that in general, but especially back then, it wasn't uncommon to just take a light premise from the book and do it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hell, even our beloved Jurassic Park is very different from the book.
Yeah, totally. Even the first movie had quite a bit of differences from the book.
Yes, yeah. Again, I've never read it, but I have sat down and learned like all the differences. Like John Hammond was not a good person throughout the books at all, and he was still questionable in the films.
Yeah.
Or the ethicalness of it.
Yeah, right.
So, go ahead.
I was going to say, so going back on Mario's history, it was the very first Mario game. Was that an original thing? Or was that based off something else? Do you know?
Basically, it was. I don't know if it was called Donkey Kong. I can't remember. But the character of Mario started out in Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Or in a donkey. It was the one with him, Donkey Kong, throwing down the barrels, and you as Mario trying to avoid getting hit by him and then save the princess.
Okay. That might have been an arcade game, actually.
It was an arcade game. Yeah, it wasn't. As far as I know, it wasn't. I don't know. I mean, retrospectively, it's probably come out on some consoles. I'm sure. But I don't believe it ever started out as a home video game. So yeah, I went from that, and actually in the original, Mario was a carpenter, not a plumber.
Oh, okay.
And then they came out with the Mario Brothers game, where Mario and Luigi were actually twins, not just brothers. Of course, one being red, one being blue, and that was when they'd fight the little turtle guys. I don't think Bowser was in the original Mario Brothers arcade game at all.
Okay.
So yeah, I went from the one with Donkey Kong to the one with the Turtles, and then when the original NES came out, they came out with, was it called this? I think it was just called the Mario Brothers at that point too.
Okay.
But that was when you got the tracking all to the right.
Sure.
And I even remember like my parents getting that for me. I don't know if it was necessarily for me. Maybe it was for my dad too. I don't know. But I remember that, and I think the NES came with that and Duck Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Which I was a big fan of. I mean, what kid wouldn't be a toy gun that you shoot a duck with?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be all sorts of fun.
And there's a dog that laughs at you every time you miss. But, how cool. I mean, it was so cool. And then I felt like those games were so simple. And then you go to Super Nintendo, and things really got kicked up. I mean, it still was the panning to the right, but just things got way more technical. The graphics got way more clear. And of course, and we've seen this with all consoles from then on, like they've just gotten better and clearer. And
even to this day.
Yeah.
It's weird how each one is improving upon the last one.
Yes.
You think graphics will be as good as they can come, but they just aren't.
Yeah, every time you think they've made it better, they just make it better again.
They do, yeah.
I argue with TV and like the 4K and stuff, like I can't, like the human's eyes only go so good.
Yeah.
And like I want to say like when they talk about like 10K, I don't even think human eye range is that good.
I've heard something about that too.
Yeah, so like there's only so far you can really go.
Yeah. Well, and back when 1080p came out, the first, I guess that'd be like 1K if you will.
Right.
I think back then they said that this is as good as it will get.
Right. Yeah.
Looking forward to coming since
Yeah, and I think they've talked about 10K TVs or screens, haven't they?
I think 8K is a thing right now.
Is it?
So
Okay.
10,
yeah.
I would be surprised if 10 is out there.
Yeah. I've heard that somewhere. I don't know where exactly.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of different podcasts and stuff like that, so I never know where. Sometimes I just don't know where I'm getting my information from. It's just all different places.
Yeah, dating back to that goes back to 1981 when the first Donkey Kong was released. So Donkey Kong and Mario have been around for quite a while.
I never really realized that until researching this, that Donkey Kong and Mario essentially started at the same time. You could almost say Donkey Kong is older because he didn't go through that as big of a change as Mario did right away.
Yeah.
But Mario was definitely far more popular.
Yeah, it didn't take too long for that to happen.
Right.
And I think in 1985 is the first Super Mario Brothers game.
Okay.
So that didn't take too long after Donkey Kong came out.
Did you ever play Donkey Kong?
I don't think I did.
No? We had it. It wasn't my favorite game. I remember watching like the TV series. They had a TV series on for a while. And,
Okay.
I think it was, I want to say it was CG animated. It probably looks like shit if I went back and looked at it today, but
Yeah.
back then I thought it looked like really good.
Nice. Oh, I'm sure. That was probably top notch back
Yeah, back then, yeah. I definitely, what was it? There's one, the Transformers animal ones. When the TV show came out, that was like a very early on CGI TV show, I remember thinking how cool it was, and now I look at it's like, this is like the worst graphics ever. Or even what's another movie? A movie, Lost in Space, when they came out with that movie, and they had that monkey alien thing.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that in theaters and thinking how cool it was. And now I look back, it's like, oh wow, that did not age well at all.
No.
It's so terrible. It looks so bad. I mean, again, even if you go back to like the original Tron, although the original Tron, I think, got away with it because they kept everything very computer looking.
They did. Yeah.
So everything was very blocky and just chunky moving, and so I think, but also knowing that you were inside a computer simulation, essentially, like they didn't, they got away with a lot more of that.
Luckily.
Yeah.
That movie is so dated and things look so bad in that one.
Yes, I find it funny that movie has such a following because I have kind of a hard time following that movie.
Same here.
Now, I love Tron Legacy. I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely love that film. But the original Tron, I don't hate it by any means. I just have a difficult time following it.
I do too, and to be honest, if Tron Legacy never came out, I probably never would have seen or maybe even heard of the first Tron.
I had heard of it, but I was never a fan of the original.
Okay.
I am a fan of the universe as a whole. Still on the fence as far as Ares. Like, they did some stuff good, but I thought the CGI and everything looked pretty good in that film.
That was really good.
The story was just real lackluster. I felt like they could have improved on that. I would have rather just seen them jump off right from the end of Legacy.
I would have liked to see that too.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody wanted to see.
Yeah.
More of the same characters.
Yeah.
Finish up their
Jared
story.
Leto kills another franchise.
I know.
Damn it, Jared Leto.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Don't enter the Mario universe. We don't. May not be the best, but you just don't need to go killing it for no reason.
Yeah, stay off our podcast too. I'm just kidding, Jared Leto. If you want to come on our podcast,
I would shit myself if Jared Leto came on here.
Nothing against him either. He's a good actor.
I like his music. I still like his Joker a lot. I know a lot of people hate on his Joker.
I agree with you on that one, actually.
I like his Joker. I thought it was an interesting take on the Joker. Certainly wasn't a classic take on it by any means.
No, more of a gangster.
Yeah, very. I thought he played the part really well. But maybe, we were coming off of the Heath Ledger Joker, which I was glad he didn't just repeat that.
Yeah.
Because even, what was who played the Joker in The Joker?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. I would say his was even kind of akin to Heath Ledger's Joker. Not by much.
Yeah.
But he definitely went for more of the actually almost classical look of the Joker.
Yeah, he really did.
But good. I mean, all three of them. I like all the movies. Obviously, The Joker was a very good movie. I've yet to see the sequel. I've heard nothing but bad things about it, but I'm still going to watch it just for the hell of it.
You should. I guess I'll save my comments up for a different time.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I try not to judge movies prior to seeing them.
Yeah.
There's some out there I just absolutely can't watch. I'm like, this just looks like junk. I have no desire to see it. But sometimes even if they are junk, it's like, I want to see if it's as bad as everyone says it is.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking of the animation, how do you think the animation was in these two movies?
I thought they were I thought they were really good, actually. Looking at kind of the older, like the 64 graphics. These characters looked like the video game versions of Mario, Luigi, Bowser, all of them. I thought they all looked really good.
So did I. They looked good. To me, it felt like you were in the game.
Yeah,
kind of, sort of.
Yeah. The whole Mushroom Kingdom felt a little weird to me. The whole galaxy thing felt a little weird to me. It didn't feel Super Mario. But then again, the Mario universe has always kind of been whatever they want to make it,
Yeah, whatever that game is focused on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would have liked to see just a bit more of a faithful adaptation, but it was clearly geared towards children and not us.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm not complaining. They definitely tried to do as many Easter eggs for the adults as they could.
Yeah, they did.
Clearly, I remember, at least in the latest one, spoilers. they showed a little video clip on the TV of Bowser falling into lava, which was, of the original Mario Brothers. So that was pretty cool.
Another Easter egg is that Charles Martinet, the original voice actor for Mario in the games, he had a cameo in this movie.
Oh,
Or
yeah?
in the first Mario movie.
Yeah.
His name is Giuseppe. He was the man playing the arcade game in the pizzeria.
Okay.
And
yeah.
they showed that commercial about Mario and Luigi being plumbers.
Right.
And he says, quote unquote, the Mario Brothers accents are perfect. I thought that was kind of funny.
That's just a small complaint. Not that I don't love both Charlie Day and Chris Pratt. I almost think Charlie Day did a little better job than Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's Wahoo was like very close, but not quite there.
It's funny you say that because I think you and I agree on too much stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I kind of felt the same.
Yeah, and I wish their accents were just a bit more Italian.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I realize modern day, probably a lot of Italian, New Yorkers with Italian descent probably don't have that thick Italian accent anymore. It's probably more of a stereotype these days.
Yeah, probably.
But still, like, when you think of Mario and Luigi, you just think of Italian. You think of the Italian accent. And I honestly can't say how much they've talked in the video games. Probably, I would imagine more like when the Wii came out. You probably heard more from them.
Probably.
Of course, I mean, because I kind of stopped playing before the Wahoo even became like a big thing in the Mario games. I don't think that came out till the 64, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, like, again, entertaining for the kids. I don't think they did a bad job. Their voices didn't, it was believable that they were brothers. As far as a CGI movie can be believable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Charlie Day, I thought he sounded really good as Luigi.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, I love him as an actor. He's really good, but I don't know, I almost wish they would have had Charles Martinet or the original voice actor for the whole movie.
Yeah, I get it.
But
well, kind of like they did with Transformers. I don't know his name offhand, but the guy who played Optimus Prime.
Yeah, Peter Cullen.
And yeah, he's been playing him. He's been playing Optimus Prime for how long now?
Since like the 70s.
Yeah,
yeah,
and I can't think of a better voice for Optimus Prime.
And it would be weird watching Optimus without him having that voice.
Yeah, the only way they can, if he ever passed away, which I'm sure he's probably not far from that. They're going to have to find either they're going to have to license the right to his voice like Disney did with James Earl Jones,
Yeah.
or find someone who sounds a lot like him.
They're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah, I'm sure they could find. There's a lot of people who are very good with voice talent.
Yeah.
But still, like, if I were him, I'd cash in on that voice thing right now, because who cares? Yes,
Really.
yeah, James Earl Jones, he was probably like, what do I got to lose,
Yeah, really.
Especially, I mean, it'd be one thing if you were young in your career, then definitely no. But I mean, James Earl Jones, how old was he when he died? He was
early 90s, I think.
Yeah,
So
he was up there.
He didn't have much acting left in him.
No, he didn't. So I can't blame him for that.
No.
Unfortunately, now they can make him say whatever dumbass thing Disney feels like saying.
That's true. I can imagine being like his kids or close family and just hearing his voice saying things that he.
Then I might be a little upset. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard saying. I mean, of course, James Earl Jones. What a classic voice there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, did you have something else, Sean?
So just kind of like going over the history of the games again with
Mhm.
Mario. I was just looking here. There's been over 200 various Mario games that were made.
Holy crap!
That he was in.
Really?
Not specifically just Mario itself. There was 22 to 24 Super Mario Brothers games that were made.
Okay, that checks.
Yeah, so he's definitely popular. He's one of the most common and successful video game characters.
Oh,
out there.
over the years, I can definitely see it. I mean, there's
Yeah.
been some very, like I mentioned, Halo. That was a very popular one. Spawned lots of merchandise, lots of games even.
There were, yeah.
I don't think quite as many games, but obviously a TV show. There was like a short YouTube series there for a little while, which I actually think was way better than the TV show.
I haven't seen that.
That was a good one. You
Was it?
should
Yeah.
watch that. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called offhand. I think it's called Forward Unto Dawn.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I'll have to try and check that out.
Yeah, it's really good. Way better Master Chief. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't want to get too much into Halo, but like a lot of the props felt really cool. Like it all looked good.
Yeah.
The story was even the guy playing him. Like I could have bought into it if they didn't make it. People were just standing around talking most of the time. Like
that's pretty much all it was.
okay, I kind of came here to see aliens fighting the Master Chief because that's what you do the whole time in the games.
Yeah.
You don't just sit there and talk the whole time.
No.
And that's pretty much all the series was.
It was, and there was like half of an episode of season 1 that was all fighting in like a field. With
Yeah,
aliens.
that was the highest rated episode.
And that was like to me, that was like a 10 out of 10 right there. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
They could have done just a third more of that
Right.
or something, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
they were not very good about balancing the drama with the action. It was like all drama, a little bit of action.
Yeah. I was throwing a couple of side characters that nobody cares about that weren't in the games.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. Like I realized they probably didn't want to copy the games too much as far as the story goes, just to throw people off a little.
Yeah.
But it was just too much. There was too much there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Yeah, Master Chief kept taking off his helmet. Like that was part of the fun. Like Mandalorian did it way better.
Oh yeah.
As far like at least they waited to the last episode of the first season to take his helmet off.
And then when he takes it off, it means that much more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he did it in the very first, like within the first 10 minutes of the first episode. Like really?
It was cool when he had his helmet on.
Yeah, it was way cooler.
Yeah.
He was way more menacing.
He was.
Anyway.
So you think they'll ever make another live action Super Mario Brothers?
There's a good chance because they had Princess Daisy there at the end. I would like to see. I think we mentioned earlier that I would like to even see some spin-offs because they've had other characters. Like you've got Kirby. I don't know how you'd make a movie out of Kirby, but I think there was a Kirby type character in there, wasn't there?
I think so. Are you talking the second movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking
yeah.
live action.
Oh, I'm sorry, live action.
Sorry.
My
yeah, I was
bad.
just wondering if you think they'll ever make another live action movie.
Ooh, I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
Just because nowadays everyone's going to shit on the original. I'm still not going to shit on it because I really enjoy that one. But it'd be a long stretch, I think, for them to make a sequel.
Okay.
Or not even a
Or
sequel,
just
but
a-
just another live
The
action.
reboot or whatever.
Yeah. It'd be hard. I will say, as far as the casting, was it Bob Hoskins? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I thought he was actually really good casting for Mario. Luigi, I think John Leguizamo played the part really well. I don't know if he was the correct casting for it, though.
I would agree. Just because they're supposed to be brothers and similar in age.
Yeah.
That
And
wasn't
John
playing a factor
Leguizamo's
there.
clearly Hispanic. Granted,
Yeah.
you could always buy... Thing was, they were both Italian plumbers, and clearly John Leguizamo's not Italian.
Yeah.
He is pretty good at, like, doing characters. He's always been kind of good at that. He's a pretty funny guy.
He is.
I do like John. I like a lot of John Leguizamo's characters over the years. One of my favorites actually being the Violator or the Clown from Spawn.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen that movie?
It's been a very long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The movie is rough, partly because of its restrictions due to, again, CGI from the day.
Yeah.
But his part really stood out, and I know I believe they're making a reboot of it with Jamie Foxx.
I thought I read something about that at some point.
Which I would really love that. I do love the character of Spawn. I really hope they get John Leguizamo to play the clown again, though. That part was flawless for
That'd be
him.
cool.
Yeah.
Maybe if anything, I'll have a cameo in there or something.
I hope so. Like,
Yeah.
he was very standout in that film. But, yeah, so... No, I don't... Unfortunately, I don't see a live action in our near future. So many things are getting live action reboots. I think that's one of them it's not going to happen in this cycle of films.
Probably not. I kind of like what you were starting to say. They'll probably make a third animated one.
Yes.
But I don't see a live action one coming anytime soon.
Yeah, I could even see a TV series spin-off of this. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
they would have like little to no relation to the actual movies. 'Cause that seems to be how a lot of TV series go when they make them. Like, oh yeah, it's like it's the same characters, but it's loosely related.
Yeah. You don't have to watch both.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one interesting thing, Bob Hoskins, he passed a little while back here, and
Mhm.
he's not in a ton of movies that I've seen. But one thing I thought that was interesting, they were trying to get an X-Men movie together in the early 80s.
Okay.
And he was the front runner for Wolverine.
Interesting.
He had the short, stocky build.
I got it. I get it. He would have been a funny looking Wolverine.
He would have been.
He would have been pissed off though. Like he definitely had that down.
That's true.
He was very good at the pissed off look.
Yeah.
Because as Mario, he was never happy throughout the film.
No, he really wasn't.
Not once.
He was always upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a very angry Mario.
Yeah. Only time I think he was somewhat happy is when they were trying to play like Mario Kart when they were going through those giant tunnels. Yeah. And those bed things. I think he had a smile on his face there. That was kind of a fun scene, though.
Yeah, and I think he even said that was like one of his worst movies ever.
Really?
I believe so. Or so. He definitely, I don't think he cared for it. It's so 80s, though. It was an 80s movie, right? Or 93, but...
I felt like it could have been from the 80s.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can just tell from its era. Like, hey, we're going to make a Super Mario movie. Yeah? We're not going to keep anything the same.
Nothing at all. I mean... I don't want to crap on the movie because it was a fun, nostalgic movie to watch.
I can't. I don't hate the movie at all. There are glaring problems with it.
There is. I mean, aside from their names and the little bit of time they had the red and green suits on, is there anything else in there that would make you think it's Super Mario Brothers?
There's the little bullet wind-up toy, but the thing was, it was a bomb, not a bullet. My bad. Yeah. Yes.
Which took, I swear, 40 minutes to explain.
Yeah, right, yeah. There was that. And Yoshi wasn't even like a rideable thing. Like, Yoshi's supposed to be this rideable creature.
Yeah.
It was cool that Yoshi was in it, but Yoshi played hardly any part in the film.
Yeah, not much.
And yeah, there's Daisy, but anyone in that could have been named Daisy or...
Yeah, she didn't have a costume or...
No, yeah, she was a princess, and then if... Koopa really... I was kind of disappointed. I always wish at the end of it, when he turns into goo, that he would have turned into the big turtle dinosaur Koopa for at least like a minute, and then they hit him again, and then it kills him.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing I always wished from the very beginning that he would have turned into the actual like Koopa monster, that it would have made him into... Or they made the guys into the toads, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Or not toads.
Koopas.
Is that what they... I don't know what they call them. Goombas.
Goombas, there you go.
Yeah, they made the guys into the Goombas, and I was hoping he would have turned into something like that, but way scarier.
Okay.
But no, he just, like, transformed, almost looked dinosaurish, and then goo.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Tell you, wouldn't want to be turned into a Goomba, though.
No.
I always felt bad for those people.
Right, yeah.
I watched the movie as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, they were... And it's weird. It's like, how do you go from this little mushroom thing to this dinosaur-looking guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is funny, because they were like the enforcers. I'm like, they're pretty useless enforcers.
They
like,
were, yeah.
They're worse than
Stormtroopers?
Stormtroopers, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're just
funny.
so clumsy.
They were.
Yeah.
And they didn't look like they could be mean at all.
No, they always looked too damn happy.
They did.
They were kind of just the dumb happy people.
Yeah, that's what some of
it was cool they incorporated like the mushroom stuff in it, but I feel like they didn't quite capture what Mario was. And I think that was pretty obvious. Like, you could kind of tell like the director had no idea what he was doing when he did this.
Yeah.
But the other thing you got to think about too is now we have so much Mario lore that they didn't have back in '93.
Well, that's the thing.
Because back in '93, I mean, I'm sure they pretty much based the game off of the Mario Brothers from the first NES.
Probably.
That was all they probably really went on.
Yeah.
As opposed to now, like, we have so much... I don't know much about the lore of Mario, but there's so much to go off of.
And everybody knows who he is and what he looks like now.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
then, it may not have been.
back then it was still really fresh in our minds. So when people, I just hope before people crap all over this film, they realize they take a step back and think like when it was made and how much information was really out there.
Yeah.
They kind of had to go off this little bit and then build this world on top of it.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Nowadays it was I'm sure there was, if anything, there was probably too much information now. It's like, what do we throw in and what don't we throw in now?
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and back then you could do whatever you wanted and you'd be okay with it.
Right.
Now
Yeah. People
you don't know
didn't.
who you're going to please.
Yeah.
who you're
People are
gonna
like, oh,
displease,
hey, I
and-
know who the Super Mario Brothers are, and they're like, okay, this is close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, he didn't get the wahoo exactly.
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
I'm not going to like it.
Well, yeah. Again, I don't even know if they had the Wahoo back then.
Honestly, I don't remember if they had it in the
I
movie
don't.
either.
I don't think the Wahoo sound came out for Mario at that point.
No Bob Hoskins wahoo.
Yeah, which would have been super weird.
That would have been. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check it out, though. It's worth a fun watch.
Yes.
You know, nostalgic, whether you liked it or not.
I mean, yeah. If
You know.
you grew up in our time, if you're our age, I'm sure you've probably seen it and probably enjoyed it back then. 'Cause it was, I'd say, overall pretty entertaining. It wasn't really a slow film.
No, it wasn't. It had action, and it was
Yeah.
it said entertaining the whole time.
Yeah.
A little cheesy. But,
Oh, very. Yeah, it definitely had its cheesy moments.
yeah.
But that's part of what's fun about it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It would be interesting. I know they would probably never do it. It'd be interesting to try and see a sequel of that film.
That would be really
I
interesting.
mean, I know
But-
we don't have Bob Hoskins anymore. It would just be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, even Bob Hoskins and who played Koopa in that?
Oh, Dennis Hopper.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, Dennis Hopper. Who? That is where I knew Dennis Hopper from. That is probably one of the earliest movies I had ever seen Dennis Hopper in.
Okay.
So every movie after that, that was where my mind always went.
Oh,
Same
nice.
with Bob Hoskins, yeah.
Okay.
And even to this day, John Leguizamo, because that's where my mind goes when I think of John Leguizamo. Right away, it's Mario. It's Mario or the clown.
Oh, sure.
Even though I didn't see the clown until much later.
And that was around the same time frame, wasn't it? Wasn't Spawn
It
in
was
96 or
Spawn.
7?
Yeah, Spawn was shortly, not too far after.
Okay.
And he had a lot of heavy makeup in that. He played like this short little guy. He did such a good job at it, like super believable.
I would love to see him come back in a John Wick film. He was in the first two.
Oh, that's right.
He
He
never
was.
died or anything. They
Yeah.
just never brought him back.
I'm surprised because he's fairly popular right now. Not
Yeah,
like
he-
overly popular, but
Yeah.
enough to be in, quite a few bigger films. He was like, I think the last thing I saw him in was The Menu.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, he was also in Violent Night.
That's right, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably won't be in the new one because I know they're
that's-
coming out with a sequel.
I don't think he will.
Yeah. No spoilers, but I just don't think he'll be in it.
He didn't go down the fireplace, right?
Yeah, right. That movie's been out long enough now, right?
It has, yeah.
I feel like the people should know. I don't know. There is so much on Mario though. Like we could probably sit here for hours. Not even being Mario, like Super Mario fans, but just there's so much we could research and do if you could go through every game.
There's so much, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's tons of characters within the games. And
Yes.
branch out to other stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of different
I'm sure
stories.
there were lots of references in the modern movies that I probably didn't catch just because there's so much else out there. Like, I caught the baby one. I had never played the one with the baby Mario and Luigi, but I had heard of them, so I definitely got that reference.
Oh, sure.
I know that they were on that dinosaur planet, and I don't know if that had anything to do with any Mario stuff. I believe it did.
Well, if it did, I'm not sure about that, but it had something to do with The Land Before Time.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that scene is an exact copy of when the T-Rex Sharptooth from The Land Before Time lays down and dies. This happened exactly in the Galaxy movie too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize that at the time, but I
I-
researched it after the fact.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I mean, I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have known that had not been told. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Same here. I think it was literally a little kid at that point.
Oh yeah,
That was so sad.
long time ago. Yeah, God. I think the last time I watched that, I was like a fifth grader, and we were allowed to like go help out with like the little kids, like damn near preschool, and they had that on, and it's like, oh, it's been forever since I've seen this film.
Oh, yeah.
And now I think about myself as a 5th grader taking care of even younger kids. I'm like, ugh, what were they thinking?
Another little callback. Some of Bowser's roars are actually voiced by the original Bowser video game actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kenny James. I couldn't tell you which roars are his or not, but I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Some of the voices in these animated films seemed a little weird to me because they had I always mix the two up. Was it Keegan-Michael Key or
Yeah.
Jordan Peele?
Keegan-Michael Key. He
Okay.
played Toad.
Okay. They just warped his voice so much. Unless he did that, but it seemed way too high. They just warped the voice so much. It's hard to tell that it's him.
I honestly, watching the movie, I could never tell it was him.
No.
I could see him being able to somehow talk that high.
Yeah,
But,
well, yeah,
no.
exactly. Like, and he's a very funny guy. I
He
love
is.
him. But it's like, why, if you're gonna hire this actor, why are you not just gonna use their real voice? Why are you gonna twist it so much to make it sound like somebody they're not?
Then it could be anybody.
Same with
Yeah.
who did they get to play Yoshi? They actually hired someone to play Yoshi.
That was Donald Glover.
Yes, Donald Glover. And again, like, it kind of seemed like a waste of talent, a waste of money almost.
Yeah.
Just because he's a very popular actor as well. And all he really said was Yoshi.
That's just like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is similar, but I mean, which is funny because the only difference with Groot being, well, and maybe there's something similar, I don't know, but one big difference with Groot was, I think, because Paul Walker and Vin Diesel, I guess, were pretty good friends, and I think playing Groot in the first Guardians actually helped him get over the death of helped
really?
him get over
Okay.
the death of Paul Walker.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, probably not get over it, but as much as you can.
With it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny. It's probably one I'm going to give a pass because Groot did really good with. I mean, he did or Vin Diesel did really good with Groot, even just emotionally.
He did a good job with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's weird because all he's saying is "I am Groot." But of course, I think one of my favorites is Baby Groot.
I love Baby Groot.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah. Before Baby Yoda, it was Baby Groot.
It was. Yeah, he was hilarious and so cute too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, out of all the voice actors, honestly, the perfect one to me was Glenn Powell playing Star Fox.
Yeah, and then I can't comment. He seemed fine. I can't comment just because, again, I had never really played that game.
Sure, yeah. I played that game a ton, way more than Mario.
Yeah.
And I thought that he fit the part well. He sounded kind of like the part.
Oh, it's good.
And just picturing him flying Top Gun being a pilot, I thought, oh, why not be Star Fox?
Yeah, right.
that kinda
Yeah, I
fit
get
well,
it. I
guess,
get
but-
it.
Plus, I like the guy.
Right. So, well, I don't know about you, Sean. That's kind of all I've really got right now on Mario.
So, last little fun fact I want to share on Mario. So, just based off sales specifically,
Mm-hmm.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the most popular Mario game with over 79 million copies sold.
Really?
That's a lot.
I'm surprised I guess I shouldn't be surprised it's Mario Kart. There's a lot of people who really like those games.
People love those games.
Yeah. I was never. My wife really likes Mario Kart. I still just prefer the classic pan right one.
Sure.
But when it comes to Mario, I'm just old school, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll play it. I mean, like we used to have Mario Kart parties just because it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna take a quick pause here, and we did this episode a little different because we had the boys on. So we're gonna take a quick pause, and after that, we are gonna talk about some movie news. All right, let's do a little bit of news before we end the podcast. I think we're actually running on almost an hour now.
Oh, well.
Yeah, which is long for us.
That is.
So I was talking to you about this before we started the podcast, but I am super excited. I just saw for the first time the Street Fighter trailer, and I am in love with it. I'm not even I'm talking about video games. Another video game movie, Street Fighter. I played the Street Fighter game, but I was not necessarily a big fan of it. But this movie just looks like a lot of fun to me.
Nice. I'm excited for it, too. I never played the game much,
Mhm.
I guess, but the movie looks like fun.
Yes.
Looks good.
Obviously, it's akin to Mortal Kombat, and I'm pretty sure one of them was basically a ripoff of the other. I don't know which one came first. I really couldn't tell you offhand. But and that speaking of Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat that's been out for a little bit, but that looks really good too.
That looks like a lot of fun.
And you said that's coming out next month here?
Yeah, May 9th, I believe.
Nice.
Or 8th.
I'm
pretty
excited.
soon. Yeah, same here. So Paramount just announced that Top Gun 3 and World War Z 2 are officially in the works.
I've never seen World War Z.
It was very entertaining. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Okay.
really good.
I thought you were going to say World of Worlds 2 with Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I don't think that one was received all that well. Despite, I actually thought that was a pretty good adaptation of it, just myself. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised they approved a Top Gun 3 just because it did so well at the box
It did
office.
so well, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a damn good movie, too.
I'm kind of surprised. The only reason I'm surprised they're doing it is like, what other story do they have to tell with it? That's more my
Yeah.
question. I mean, I guess we'll see. Tom Cruise is kind of perfectionist when it comes to some of that because I think he really had his hands in this last movie.
I
Didn't
think he does, yeah. A lot of his movies he has his hands on.
Yeah. So I hope it's good. I do. I know he's kind of a weird guy. Just a lot of reasons, but you can't deny that he likes having good product put out. And he doesn't make like a ton of bad movies.
No, he makes good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's that for sure.
Yeah, and the second, the first Top Gun it's a classic, but
yeah.
the second one was actually a really good movie.
I do like the original one, and I was really impressed with the sequel for coming out almost 2 decades later.
Yeah.
3 decades. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Jeez.
Not going to be 3 decades before the next one.
No. But yeah, for usually when they come out that long, it's kind of, I hate to say it, but it's like, it's either you're going to like it or you're probably going to hate it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to say I really liked this one. And I didn't even really care for the main character in it too much. But yeah, I was sold on the film. It did really good.
Yeah, it was good. Looking forward to another one.
Yes. Did Val Kilmer die?
Yes, he did.
He did. Okay, so he will not be in the new one then. Most
No,
likely.
that worked out all right because his character passed in the movie too.
Is it okay? Oh yeah, so that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once because it's a long movie.
It was pretty long.
Didn't you see it twice in theaters?
I might have.
Yeah, I thought you said you did.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
that was good.
Hey, there are definitely movies I've loved so much. Like I would probably if movies weren't so expensive these days, some of these I would go see 2 or 3 times if I liked it enough.
Oh yeah, I used to do that more often where I'd see movies twice.
Back when they were more affordable.
Yeah. When didn't have kids and a family and stuff.
Yeah. Well, even then, like sometimes I would go to multiple movies in a day.
I remember those days.
Yeah, because I think what was it? I saw the movie Wanted and The Incredible Hulk in the same day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are like, you've seen 2 movies? I'm like, oh, yeah, is that a problem? I like movies. What can I say? I've always loved movies.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, when I read that World War Z 2 was coming out,
Yeah.
I believe on that day, the same day, I saw the first Purge and World War Z the same day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not so much news, but Quentin Tarantino had some comments about one of his films. He says that Death Proof is the worst film he ever made.
I probably agree with that.
Which is funny because I'm not going to say it's my favorite Quentin Tarantino film, but I do like it a lot because I love all the car chase in it.
Sure.
Of course, and I love just the cars in it. And it's a very quirky film, too. It's kind of out there.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in years. I saw that a couple times shortly after it came out, and I didn't care for it at all.
Yeah.
I'm not a car guy, but
Well, there was a lot of... It was almost kind of made for car enthusiasts a little bit. Like,
Okay.
people who love cars, but also love Quentin Tarantino's weird twist on things.
yeah.
And it was paired and shares a universe with Planet Terror.
And that was cool how I did that.
Yes, I thought it was really cool. They did a double feature. I don't know if our theater actually did a back-to-back double feature or not when it came out. Because I did not see either of these films in theaters. But I'd like to see, they were really trying to bring back a 70s vibe with these films.
Yeah.
And I would like to see that again. I thought it was really cool.
That is cool. Something different.
Yes. And I get it. The film's not for everyone. And, I actually think one of my favorite ones, which we've talked about before, is I think one of my favorite films of his is Inglourious Bastards.
That's a good one.
Just because it's a really fun film.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people are going to say like Reservoir Dogs or just something,
Yeah.
But he's very different, but he's had a lot of good films, arguably over the years.
He has. I think he has 9 out right now, and he wants to retire after 10.
Which is funny because it seems like he would have like 100 films out with the way
does.
people talk about him.
Yeah, that just shows how much dedication he puts into each one and how well
Yes.
it becomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 2 Kill Bill movies, but he considers those as one film.
I mean that's fair.
Yeah.
Because they were
One story.
I didn't care for those movies personally.
Same. I need to rewatch those and Death Proof because I
would
think either one.
I would watch them again. Yeah. I just did not. There were just aspects about it that sometimes Tarantino gets a little too weird for me.
Okay.
That's just me, and he's always got like a foot fetish in all his films too. You ever notice that?
I don't think I have.
Oh, I know it wasn't his film, but go back and watch if you go back and watch some of them, especially From Dusk Till Dawn. I know that's not his movie, but he was in the movie.
Yeah.
Which I always thought that was a Tarantino film because it just felt so.
It seems just like a Tarantino movie.
And that's the thing. I'm not sure. I can't. Was that Roger Miller who directed that one? Or
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Roger Miller was somebody else. That was something else. But obviously they both have a similar style.
They do, and they go hand in hand a lot too.
Yeah.
Didn't Robert Rodriguez do Planet Terror?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And he did that. He did Spy Kids, which again, Spy Kids had that had like a twist of Tim Burton and Quentin Tarantino.
It really did.
Like,
it was a PG version of both of them.
Yes, yeah. And the first two, at least if memory serves correct, they were pretty entertaining. The third one was kind of a letdown.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. The first one I remember liking a lot.
Yes, yeah, I do remember liking. Absolutely loved the first one, and I thought it was a fun movie for kids. And it seems like there's not a lot of live action kid movies anymore.
No, there really isn't.
Again, talking about Mario, all the live action Disney movies are more for the adults than for the kids.
They kind of are.
And in my opinion, they keep striking out. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch was all right. I liked Beauty and the Beast, but we'll see with Moana. I still think The Rock his head looks way too small.
Something looks wrong.
Yeah. He's always been a muscular guy, but the muscles just seem too big.
Yeah, and I think he's wearing a suit.
It looks like
he
it, yeah.
should not have worn the suit.
No, and he probably doesn't have, I doubt he has the muscle mass he did, 10, 15 years ago.
Probably not, but he's still
a big guy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It was funny, because I mean, right now that just brought up, what was it, the Fast Five, and how bulked up he looked in that one.
He was huge, yeah.
And now, the thought of, Vin Diesel beating him up, I'm like, I kind of think The Rock would win. If it was a real life fight,
probably.
Yeah, Vin Diesel, he's definitely been able to put on some muscle mass over the years, but
yeah,
I still think The Rock would probably win.
I think so too. You don't want to mess with him.
No, and he probably knows how to fight better.
Probably when he's a wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, just because it was a show doesn't mean they didn't actually do some stuff.
Right. So, I'm not a huge fan of the first Spaceballs.
Oh, really?
I've only seen it once or twice ever. So
I love Spaceballs.
Definitely have to revisit it again.
Yeah.
But there's a second one coming out, and they officially named it the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is news to me.
There was a working title that was going around for a little while, which I preferred. And it was called Spaceballs 2: The Search for Money.
Okay, which they had. That was a joke in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, which I'm kind of surprised they didn't go that route, but I just to be funny, I can see why they didn't.
Yeah, So I'm actually excited for that. I got to rewatch the first one, of course.
Yeah,
Hopefully, I like it a little bit better this time. But...
yeah. That's always been a classic for me.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna rip off Star Wars, that was the best Star Wars rip off, in my opinion.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've only seen that once, maybe twice, and I don't know, I just didn't care for it for some reason, but
Interesting.
I'll visit it again.
You're the first person I've ever heard who did not care for it.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of. I like Mel Brooks. Classic, Blazing Saddles, just hilarious movie. Obviously, could not be made these days
No.
because people would just get way too offended.
Oh, yeah.
But it was meant to be a little offensive, you know.
Yeah.
But it was not in that way. But hopefully, people who are listening to this actually know what I mean.
Just watch the movie and you'll
Just
figure it
watch,
out.
yeah, watch the movie. If you have questions about it, watch the movie.
Yeah.
It is just laugh. It's funny.
No, that's what it is.
Everyone's in on the joke. It's okay.
Yeah.
Life of did they do Life? Did he do Life of Brian, or what did he do? Or Life of Brian's someone else, isn't it?
I'm not sure what that is.
Ah, okay. There was another one. I didn't care for as much.
By Mel Brooks.
By Mel Brooks,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't like Young Frankenstein when I was a kid, but I feel like as an adult I should rewatch it because I'd probably find the humor in it more now.
Probably.
Just because, like, when I watched as a kid, like, oh, it's a black and white film. I don't want to watch this because when we were kids, we were like, ugh, black and white films, gross.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this is like old people TV.
Unless it's King Kong.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even then, like, the original Godzilla was black and white, and I struggled to get through that, despite loving Godzilla. But that was even a struggle for me. But
Yeah.
to be fair, he didn't fight any other monsters in that movie.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
So, Cal Penn, one of the two actors from Harold and Kumar,
Yes.
Go to White Castle,
yeah.
he just said that they're actually in the process of writing a fourth Harold and Kumar movie.
Really?
Yeah, surprising to me.
Wasn't he, like, advisor for the president or something, too?
He did something
Under
like this.
Obama? Yeah.
Yeah, he
That
worked
was-
under Obama.
I actually remember I saw a YouTube video of him a couple years ago talking about a town that's just north of us, Hurley, Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Talking about, and I don't know why he was on talking about this subject, but just that it has the most strip clubs per capita out of, I believe, the entire United States, probably even more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which is, I don't remember why, and I think he made this video while he was working under Obama.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it'd be interesting to see a fourth one. The third one was all right. It wasn't my favorite. I think the first one was probably actually my favorite. I thought.
Same here.
I'm not a huge fan of those films, but they were definitely. I almost wonder if they can make it these days, just because times have kind of changed since those movies came out.
They have. I mean, the first one came out in 2004, I think. So
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, humor was a little different back in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Well, even look at Scary Movie. Now I'm super excited for the new Scary Movie, just because they look like they intend to offend as many people as they can.
That's what it looks like.
And I'm all here for it. Please, make fun of anything and everything. I don't care.
Yeah. And that's what those movies are for.
Oh yeah,
If you don't like it, just don't go
in the
see it.
trailer they were offending. They were offending it, regardless of your political affiliation. They said stuff in that trailer just to offend both sides.
Which is perfect.
Yes. Oh no, I'm all here for that. Please, y'all gotta laugh at yourself every now and then.
Yeah.
You gotta find humor in it.
You do.
And I hope they do that same stuff throughout the film. Not so. It doesn't have to be so much political. Obviously, political is a big talk in a lot of stuff these days. But just again, kind of like I was saying with Blazing Saddles, sit back, have a laugh.
Exactly.
Not everything has to be so serious.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for that film. There's so many. There's actually, I think, quite a few good films coming out this year.
There is.
So we'll see how it shakes out. Definitely at the end of the year, I think. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see all the films, but I think towards the end of our year, we're going to have to sit down and try to pick our best films,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
or even our favorite new ones of the year, or maybe our favorite ones that we watched. Oh, I suppose our numbers will kind of tell us what our favorite film together. What our favorite film was.
True. Yeah.
So far, we seem to be hovering between like 5 and 7 for a lot of them.
We'll match one of these times.
I'm sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not have a lot of news on this one. I've just been kind of busy lately, and I'm sure you've been busy too.
Yeah, springtime, everything's going up right now, and
so we're going to try and remain consistent with episodes every other week. I can't promise that though, just because we both have a lot going on going into summer.
we'll do our best.
Yeah, we'll do. But
We'll get them out.
yeah. Anything else before we call it quits?
Last bit of news, there's a trailer out for a fourth Meet the Parents movie.
Oh, duh.
called
We were
Fucker
just
in Love.
yeah, Fucker, yeah, yeah. So we got Ben Stiller back. We got
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro back, and now we have Ariana Grande, right?
Yes, an
Yeah.
interesting selection.
Yeah,
Interesting choice.
different. She's not my favorite actress, but I'm willing to give her a shot in this.
Same here.
She-
I mean, it looks like a fun, entertaining
Yeah, I mean,
movie.
she kind of started out in comedy. I mean, I was kind of aged out of the Nickelodeon shows by the time she started doing all that stuff. So I was not really interested in that show that she was on. So I'm curious to see how she'll do it in a more adult comedy.
Yeah, we'll see.
I never saw Little Fockers. That one looked kind of dumb to me. But I did see Meet the Parents. I love Meet the Parents. Very, very funny movie. Meet the Fockers was a little on the sillier side, but still had a lot of good laughs in it.
Yeah, I would agree. I actually like that one a little bit better than the
Did
first
you?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would agree the third one is definitely the least.
Did
of
you
the
see
three.
the third one?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you think it compared?
It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I don't really remember a ton of it.
Yeah.
Probably because it didn't stand out.
Probably, yeah.
But it wasn't as good as the first two.
At that point, Robert De Niro kind of had like a run of raunchy films, but just weren't that good of films either.
Yeah, that was like when Dirty Grandpa came out.
Yeah, I didn't care for him in that. Like, I was kind of disappointed. Like, it looked
Yeah.
really funny,
Yeah.
but I'm like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, that movie, nothing against him. He's a phenomenal actor.
Yes,
but
yes.
I just didn't like him in that part. He didn't seem to fit the movie, even though it was about him.
Yeah.
But the supporting cast, I thought was hilarious. I thought they had
Right.
a great cast.
Well, I think because it was Zac Efron in that film, right?
Yep.
He was supposed to be this really straight-laced guy, but he had just come off of doing like Neighbors, where he was the complete opposite.
He was.
So I had a really hard time seeing him as this straight-laced guy.
Oh, I could see that.
And a lot of his parts, he never really is that. So there was just things about that movie. I just felt it was casted wrong.
Yeah.
With the right, it's amazing what the right cast can do. If you would have gotten someone like, just off the top of my head, like Topher Grace, totally see him as this straight-laced guy, trying to, and then his grandpa's this weird, crazy sex fiend or whatever.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. I could see that.
Maybe Robert De Niro would have played along better with him. I don't know. Or, I don't know. Heck, even, I still love, like, Johnny Depp's old man thing, like they did in Bad Grandpa,
Oh, Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, yeah.
That was funny.
Yes.
That was called Bad Grandpa too, wasn't it?
That was called, what was that called?
Was it Bad Grandpa?
No, that wasn't called Bad Grandpa. I don't think.
I gotta pull it up real quick. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Was it? No, I can't remember.
It's been a very long time since I've seen that.
Maybe were they both called Bad Grandpa?
No, Robert De Niro was Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa,
Yep,
okay.
and this was Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
That was
Really
back
had me
in-
thinking there for a
Me
minute.
too. That was back in 13 years ago already.
I was
Well-
surprised that Jackass never came out with a sequel to that, because I thought that one did really well. Plus, the amount of times he had to hurt himself was a lot less
That's true.
than your average Jackass film. Maybe because although maybe it felt worse because all of them were Johnny Knoxville mostly,
Yeah.
and not the whole cast. But I don't know. You watch some of those films, and they're god. I'm super excited for the fifth one.
Me too.
But God, I don't know how these guys are still doing it at their age.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to try.
No,
But
no.
show me the money. I don't know. That might say otherwise. I
Yeah,
don't know.
for a certain amount of money, I can't say I wouldn't say no to some of them. Especially some of the stuff they do, like even some of the Fear Factor stuff wouldn't have been so bad. I know. Well, Johnny Knoxville is now the host of the new Fear Factor
Oh, that's right.
series.
Yeah.
Which I was never, I was never a big fan. I might watch a couple episodes if I come across them, but I probably won't sit down and watch them.
Oh, sure.
So that's all I got for tonight, Sean.
Last thing I had to say, and I actually haven't watched it yet, but I saw today there's the first trailer for Clayface. Came
Oh,
out.
I did. I saw it was just a teaser trailer, right?
I didn't watch it. I'm not sure.
Oh,
It might have
okay.
been
Yeah, I
probably-
saw a teaser trailer. I don't know much about Clayface, but I do have a rough outline of what it is.
Yeah, it looks like he's a Batman villain.
Yes.
It's going to take place in the new DCU.
So yeah, that's kind of cool.
So, yeah.
I am happy to see more DC building, and I really hope they do a good job. I'm
I
not.
hope so.
I've heard of a lot of Marvel fans who just don't want DC to do good. It's like I want them both to do good.
Yeah, why not?
Like I love characters from both of them. Why not support them? Why not support both of them best
Yeah,
you can?
exactly.
I mean, I get it. I like Marvel more overall, but there's still some. I mean, Batman's cool.
He's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I've never been in like a big Superman film, but if you do, or a Superman guy, but if you do Superman right, like the last iteration of Superman, I thought did really good.
Yeah, that was good. I wonder if Clayface will be rated R.
I've heard it would be better rated R.
I would imagine it would be. I mean, it's literally about his face like falling off.
Yeah.
And just a gooey body.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be R. But
There was a movie that came out recently. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like this would have been a good Clayface film about some body dysmorphia thing. I think a woman who's like changing. It was like a horror movie, and it actually did look really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe another one we might have to do on the podcast.
Yeah, maybe.
So, but a couple things we mentioned in this one. So we mentioned Glenn Powell, and
Yeah.
we're not doing his movie next, but we are doing the original Twister from 1996.
Nice.
It's springtime. We actually had a couple funnel clouds in our area less than a week ago. So it got me thinking, it's like, oh, we should probably do Twister. It's one of my go-to spring movies.
Okay.
And another good vehicle movie. Even though, I mean, there's one vehicle that really stands out in it has influenced part of my love for some trucks.
Nice.
But we will talk about that more on the next episode.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
So until next time, guys, we will see you later.